Yo, 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 yo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the Chop Shop. It's your boy Aaron. We got Zay with us here today.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
And we got Bob as well. Bob, what's up?
You're chilling.
This is the Chop Shop podcast, a podcast where we talk about sports, life, relationships, God, of course, and just anything that's going on in the world. If you want to check us out, make sure you follow us on all socials at the Chop Shop Pod _. We are also on Spotify. The link will be down below. And in previous episodes, there is a playlist on the YouTube page. Just go to the page, click the playlist tab, and you can check us out there. If anybody's feeling generous and wishes to give us any charitable donations to help with the funding of the pod and funding with equipment and things of that sort, you can send it via Cash App to the Chop Shop Podcast. The tag will be at the top left of the screen.
We need to get a wish list going.
A wish list? We can do that.
So people can know what it's going towards. Don't y'all want to hear Kemi more?
Yeah, throw another mic up in here.
Another cam, too, so y'all can see the bullshit they be on.
A nice little wish list so people can know what they're donating towards.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
we appreciate it in advance.
Hey, can you write that down for me, please, so I won't forget? Thank you. So yeah, that's where y'all can find us at. Everybody's personal socials in the description. If y'all want to go check out the stuff that they're doing, that they're working on. My boys.
Yeah.
How we doing? We good?
Yeah. Allergies are kicking my ass today.
Yeah.
Boy, been sniffling.
If I have an asthma attack, make sure he don't give me mouth to mouth.
No, I got my inhaler with me. I got you.
See, you keep a pump with him.
See?
No 9 gauge.
Can't relate. So I don't think I've ever told y'all. So I used to have asthma, right?
You told us.
You grew out of it? Must have been a quick stint.
It was... Nah, actually, serious story. It kind of leads into our next segment. So I had this really bad attack this one night, right? And that night was the night I gave my life to Jesus, and I've never been back since.
I promise I'm not trying to laugh. I promise.
Nigga start laughing.
He about to say something
promise
foul,
I'm not
bro.
trying to laugh.
Something so foul.
Wait, so did you think you
thought you was gonna go to the pearly gates, bro?
Jesus, please.
Nah, I didn't even know what was going on for. I was like 10 years old. 10, 12 years old. I don't even know what was going on for real. You an asshole. Why you laughing? I didn't even really know what was going on. So my mom's just there.
God, please.
My mom's just there with me.
There you go, do it.
And then she calls Pastor. And then he's like, how you feeling or whatever. Mom, I'm just a kid.
Nigga. I'm dying. Fuck you mean?
It was over.
But he's like,
Did you know you had asthma though?
yeah.
Like you were born with it, or you developed it?
I think I developed it.
Okay, because I was born with it, so I knew from the jump.
Oh, okay.
So is asthma one of those things where like it carries on? Like if a parent has it, then you're.
Is it hereditary?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Actually, when I started researching it, there's a lot of stuff that the parent can do to develop it, like smoking or doing certain drugs. And then apparently, as we're developing as the human race, there's certain allergies that we are more prone to, like the peanut allergy, being lactose intolerant. Like stuff like that wasn't around back in the day, believe it or not.
You know, motherfuckers allergic to water.
How they live?
How?
They getting IVs?
That's what I'm saying. Like people are actually allergic to water.
That's crazy.
Shit is crazy. I'm like,
y'all seen the like movie or book or whatever where Shorty's like allergic to sunlight or whatever? It's
Twilight?
like a book or something.
Yeah, I was about to say Twilight, nigga.
Nah, it's a book. I forget the name of the book, but Shorty's like allergic to sunlight or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
There's actually, I've seen that, or they're allergic to like stuff in the air, like the bubble boy. Damn, bro.
I haven't seen that. Why is he laughing?
But we ain't gonna have no handy capable fans. First we went from nubs and now he laughing.
I should have sent you that video, Kemi. It was a vid of this dude. He was hooping.
He was playing goalie.
Oh, leg nub.
No, the one I sent y'all yesterday.
Or the one leg.
Yeah, he was hooping one leg.
Calling travel every single time.
It was a
shit is
nigga
crazy.
hooping on one leg.
I'm calling travel
no,
every
talking
single
about
time.
giving niggas buckets.
Hooping though, right? Like really hooping though. I think he would have gave you 50.
Every screen, I'm putting that foot right on that foot.
Ooh,
he
that's
he only
crazy.
got one.
See, that's what you said about Nubs, and he fucked you.
Hey,
Hit a nigga with that right to left.
he had both feet though. He was mobile. That boy got to have a handy cap sign on his waist belt in the middle of the game.
That's crazy.
Instead
bro.
of a number on the back, it's a handicap symbol.
He always go
That's
to the
so
free throw
foul,
line
bro.
first.
Ooh, that shit bad.
Yeah, that's so foul. First things first though, y'all weeks was solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started my new job yesterday.
Wow.
I'm excited, bro. I'm so
you doing
excited.
now?
It's the
Same thing,
same
right?
thing, just at another hospital. They pay me more. Pretty much all the staff, or a majority of the staff that I'm super cool with, everybody is leaving the old hospital and going to this new one. So good vibes, good people, a lot of laughs. So I'm excited to get started.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So real quick, is asthma hereditary? Your inherited genetic makeup predisposes you to having asthma.
So
In
yes.
fact,
Really?
it's thought that 3/5 of all asthma cases are hereditary, according to a CDC report. If a person has a parent with asthma, they are 3 to 6 times more likely to develop asthma than someone who doesn't have a parent with asthma.
It's crazy. It must jump there because like neither one of my parents have it. My grandparents, only person in my family I know that has it was my aunt and my cousin on my mom's side.
That nigga just got a
It jumped. Somebody threw that mud for some generations.
bad chromosome. Nigga said, here.
Here you go. Then they call all of it.
Allergies too. I'm the only sickly one in the family.
Well,
Ah,
low key,
shit.
I wonder if the allergies for you had anything to do with the
The allergies didn't get bad for me until I was more involved with stuff like sports and stuff, though. So
when you were outside.
yeah, I mean we in Texas, so it complicates the asthma. But I was definitely born with asthma. Dealt with that crap my whole life.
Okay.
Shit, same here.
I got saved outside of it though.
I think me and my second sister, Danielle, we're the only ones that have like asthmatic attacks.
Wow.
For real.
Yeah. I know my mom, she had them when she was younger. My dad didn't. But
Yeah, you can grow out of it though.
yeah.
I guess I was one of them ones. What about you, Bob? Your week was good?
Yeah.
Mr.
You
Bobby.
heard we got employees, so been chilling.
I went to his job, bro. That mean outside of him, bro, there was like 5 to 6 people in
on
there
a Monday.
on a Monday.
Not even talking about the drivers.
It used to be just him.
Damn.
But yeah, work's going good. Still making good money. I'm on par again to make the most money I've made for.
So you get it,
I
baby.
know
I think she
Kemi
want to
happy
do a
about that.
double
Yeah.
applause.
Shit.
3
Okay,
weeks
go.
for the wedding. Not even 3 weeks. We under 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then
Nigga, I'm
obviously
hype. When I tell you, nigga, I'm hype.
we got another shipment of the alcohol in yesterday. So the checklist that we got for our wedding, we got like 3 things on that mud now.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, chilling.
I'm gonna be off half that week too.
It's a Saturday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We got the bachelor night before.
Friday.
Shout out to Jason, ready to see my boy. All my boys
you-
from college coming into town.
How you feel about it?
What, the wedding?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm hype. Nigga,
It's gonna
like,
be dope.
nigga,
You know what's
we gonna be
crazy, though?
drinking at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Nigga.
Who's we?
Oh, my fault.
I don't drink.
Me.
You know what's crazy though? As much as I talk and as much as I write, I'm having the toughest time thinking of vows.
That's how it be.
Like
So I hear.
Because this shit,
I
that shit
wouldn't know.
important. Like, that shit really
It's-
means something.
you have like this little. You got to take a snapshot of like a whole. Keep in mind, we've been together for over 10 years.
Mhm.
So like
Oh.
taking a snapshot of that.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah. It was really low, though.
Taking a snapshot of your whole relationship and all of your emotions and putting them into like a 1
to
minute
2 sentence or
like spill in front of everybody. That's not it, like when you're thinking about it. You know, I always write and
Right.
speak. I had thought about it like for the last 3 or 4 days, like sternly, and mine is just.
that roadblock.
You know what we should do?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go up there and just freestyle some random shit and
I
have
like
my
that.
have my men's back there. Everything I say, y'all gotta hype that shit up.
Super Hot Fire. Super Hot
Just
Fire is
like
back,
that.
bro.
I seen that.
I didn't watch it yet, but Super Hot Fire is back.
Making a comeback.
That nigga,
Yeah.
But him not around.
that nigga big. You seen his cheeks, boy?
Nah, I
he
ain't seen
he
it.
ain't healthy.
Y'all trying to record a reaction video for it?
I be down.
How's that going?
What?
Have we got that set up yet?
Remind me.
The reaction videos where we can do them for the people.
Like here?
Mhm.
Yeah, we just got the cord that he gave me. We can just plug it up right here.
Yeah, we got some new content coming,
And
some new
then
segments coming. Y'all
we
gonna
can-
like it.
Yeah, we'll all just sit there. We'll have a camera here, and then we'll play the vid.
Yeah.
Because you
throw
already
it on
know
the
how we
screen
be
or
when we
whatever.
put it in the group message. Either way,
No, for sure.
True.
Question. Thursday. Are we doing public interviews when we get up there? Or
Yeah, we can.
yeah, okay.
You said you wanted to go to hoop too though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. What time was it I get off? Like
4.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, or I'm just going to your place.
You can't. It doesn't make sense to go back because then we have to go forward. I can meet you at your job and then
And
grab
then go
Walt.
over there
Yeah.
and on the way back. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
your week.
My week, it's been cool so far. It's been chill. I didn't edit at all last week. I just needed a break, to be honest. What's
Another
up?
thing, my homeboy Ron, who I work with, he is familiar with editing and stuff, and he said he got a homeboy who know how to edit and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if we ever need outside of like us, because I'm willing to learn. I know like what was it last year, a couple years ago when we first started, I tried
Mm-hmm.
and I failed miserably. I'm willing to learn how to do it. I know it's a process.
It's
I know
a craft. It's
I know there's
definitely
a certain way you like to do things. So
I don't mind. Y'all know I be
think
chill.
about the amount of times you came to me trying to get this job, but I don't have experience. How do I get experience if I can't get the experience?
That's one of the
Train somebody
reasons.
that's
like,
a pet peeve of mine.
That's part of the reason
You
why I
don't have
don't
enough experience.
trip on it, because it's like this is reps,
Mhm.
really, to be honest. So I don't really trip. Only thing, I don't care if they do. Only thing with it is, like, everybody has their own style. So like,
It's an
you
art
know,
form.
yeah, there's like a basis of it, but it's like a jump shot. Like everybody shoots their own way. I would say if we did have that, whenever we have certain type of things, or like let's say we had like different type of projects going on or whatever, or like let's take the public interviews, like something like that, instead of throwing it on our plate again, you give it to them, and considering that it's something that we haven't put out yet, they can do whatever they want with it. And then now we're able to interject what it is we want them to tweak or whatever. That's my only thing with it. It's just everybody's different.
Yeah.
But I don't really care, to be honest. So, yeah. But outside of that, yeah, I didn't edit last week. I just needed a break. Outside of that, I'm cool. Supposedly we play on Sunday. I didn't even know. I just found out yesterday. So we'll see how that goes.
Is that the intramural team or?
Nah, the intramural is on Thursdays, isn't it?
Yeah. So we play tomorrow? Or what's today? So,
Today's Tuesday.
and the games are what, Thursday, right? Oh shit. I know I'm not gonna be there next week.
What you got going next week?
Church.
Out
in Grapevine. So
shit. Once that shit start up, I'm not gonna be up there anyway. So we'll see how it go.
yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into our verses of the week. All right. For the new viewers, if you don't know, every pod we start with a verse of the week. We are all very religious here, and we all came to a consensus that we should have God at the forefront of the pod, not just the pod, but everything we do, and we wanted to bring it to the pod. And one way to incorporate that was to have a verse of the week. We all say our verse, say what it means to us, and yeah, we'll share. Who cares to go first? Or y'all want me to go first? I can go.
Yeah, sure.
My verse is John 13, specifically verse 7. I am going to read from 2 until 7 just for context. It is when Jesus was washing the disciples' feet, right? So John 13:2-7. The evening meal was in progress, and the devil had already prompted Judas, the son of Simon. I don't know how to say his name. Iscariot to betray.
Iscariot. Judas Iscariot.
Okay. The son of Simon Iscariot to betray Jesus. Jesus knew that the Father had put all things under his power and that he had come from God and was returning to God. So he got up from the meal, took off his outer clothing, and wrapped a towel around his waist. After that, he poured water into a basin and began to wash his disciples' feet, drying them with the towel that was wrapped around him. He came to Simon Peter, who said to him, Lord, are you going to wash my feet? Jesus replied, you do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand. Specifically, that verse hit for me because I'm at a point in my life where, like, I got all these goals, right, and stuff I'm trying to accomplish, right? And I have an idea of how I think I can get to them, right? And stuff ain't really going my way, right? Not understanding why some certain things are happening can be frustrating at times. But I came across the verse, and like it literally says, you do not realize now what I am doing, but later you will understand. It kind of brought a sense of peace, knowing that there's going to be things that I'm going through in life that I may not understand, but might be necessary to the things, that maybe that I want to accomplish or that God has planned for me. Yeah. So it just brings a sense of peace, a sense of calmness, knowing that not everything that you're going through is just bad or like why me, or so it just brought a sense of peace for me. That's why it struck for me.
There's a purpose for everything.
Yeah. I'm ready to go next.
Yeah, sure.
I'll go next. It's funny. I actually read that one. It was either Saturday or Sunday when I was trying to focus in on just like servitude and how we serve and things of that sort. But I think it's crazy that like the Bible is written in parables, because like 3 or 4 different people can read the exact same verse and take something totally different from it.
Exactly.
And then that extends over time for eternity. It's crazy. Okay, so for mine, I'm going to do Exodus 14, 21 to 29. And this is actually coming from one of my favorite movies when I was growing up, but I'll just paraphrase it for you. Moses raised his hand over the Red Sea, and the Lord caused a strong wind to blow from the east. The wind blew all night long. The sea split, and the wind made the ground dry. The Israelites went through the sea in dry land. So for you guys who aren't familiar with that verse, you're probably familiar with the movie. Okay. I think that the craziest thing about that verse is what we talk about with the perspectives. So we all want blessings. We're really big on like needs as humans. As humans, we want needs. We want to feel comfortable. We want what we want. The biggest blessing that I think used to come out of that was when Moses put the staff in the Red Sea and it split. We all saw that as the miracle, right? We saw that as like, oh my God, what a blessing. They have these people that are trying to cause harm to them on their backside, and they're being pushed to this immovable force, which was the Red Sea. There's no way, their trust was tested at such a level to say that there's no way we can get through this, right? Ultimately, they were putting their life on the line for trust. And, when you watch the movie, I used to think like, dang, that was such a huge blessing. Like God created this crazy feat. And as I got older, it transcended into more of the amount of disbelief of the faith that Moses and the people behind Moses had to walk through that crap.
At any given point,
yeah,
that joint could have folded.
Yes. So when you think about it, like, sometimes, the forefront, God parted the Red Sea, and it's just like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like that's the miracle. That's the blessing. That's what it is in a nutshell. As I get older, and a lot like you talking about with dreams and goals, sometimes, that patience has to be weathered a little bit, and you have to rely more on your faith and your trust when you can't see the finished product. Because if you want to be honest, we watched that movie and it's animated. If you put that into layman's terms, would you walk up to the Atlantic Ocean right now and walk through it?
I don't know nobody who would.
Think about the animals that you would see as you're walking through it. Think about the water waves being literally hundreds of feet in the air. And you have to have the
you
faith.
talking about hundreds, bro. That's like tens of thousands.
Literally.
And you seeing all different types of fish. Like,
Yes.
You seeing stuff we
don't even know about.
Yeah. And you're walking through it. And keep in mind, we talk about leadership. I just gave a presentation about leadership this past week. We talk about leadership. Not only that, as a parent, I can imagine me going through it, but telling my kids to follow me. Right?
Nah, that's crazy.
Telling my mom, my boys, my woman to follow me through this that could literally kill us. But the alternative is we're finna get killed from behind.
Anyway, yeah.
So it's just like, where's it? It makes me change my perspective on how my faith works, because my faith tethers from time to time depending on what I'm going through. Is something I'm working on, because I'm very opinionated and my perspective changes. But when I look at that verse, it just makes me think like, homeboy went through all of that stuff, was tested through all of that, and was on his deathbed pretty much, and had enough faith in God and his willpower to walk through that and then bring all of the people that were trusting in him just like God to walk through that. That's crazy to me.
I have a question. I don't want to combine science and God, because we know how they get, right? But I just curious. Flow state. We all know what flow state is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's put flow state in one corner. Let's use that specific example, right? How did, like, obviously God, I can't even say obviously God did this, but how did Moses know to part the sea? Is that not flow state in a sense of like it just became instinctual at that point?
You know what's crazy? We just talked about your part saying conditioned. You got to think about, the backstory of that is that God has sent all of these, what is it called? He sent the blood in the water. He sent the
plagues.
The plagues, right? God technically was conditioning Moses' faith throughout that, if you think about it, and the people that followed him, to the point that when he got to the point when he's at the Red Sea, I think it was your flow state that you're talking about, where it was reactive to him.
How do you okay, so my question is, how do you differentiate flow state and God, or are they one and the same? That's my question.
I think there is a difference, because Moses in the Old Testament, he was kind of the middleman between God and the rest of the Israelites. So God was directly giving Moses commandments, directly telling Moses what to do, where to go, things like that. So in that moment, because of his faith and his belief in the Lord, I think when he parted the Red Sea, it was just a directive from God. And being able that he saw what happens when you disobey a directive from God with the Egyptians and all the plagues, like, why wouldn't you? Like, if the Lord tells me right now, like, yo, go part the Red Sea, and I've just seen what he did to the Egyptians, how he killed all all the firstborn in Egypt and whatnot, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Like, if the Lord tells me to do something, I'm pretty sure he's going to give me the wisdom and the knowledge and everything I need in order to do that.
Be able to do it.
So I think it's more so not even flow state, but just being obedient and just like, I bet.
That's crazy that we talk about that, because I know we're on this topic thoroughly, but when you think about it, you talk about like obedience. Okay, how many times have we seen the results of not following God in our normal lives, and then we get presented with another opportunity with that exact same situation, and we do what?
The same thing.
Same thing.
I will say this though, I feel like the more and more you immerse yourself in his presence, you start peeping stuff a little different.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna say it's rare, but I feel like you just start recognizing his voice more, right? The things that he's telling you more. So whenever you're able to, recognize that, okay, this is from God, your perception is different. Not taken away from like we should have just did it the first time.
Agreed.
But if you're in his presence and not, I think it makes a difference. So.
And that's why with your verse, like I feel like all three of our verses, I feel like they all kind of correlate to the same thing, even though I haven't got to mine yet. But when you were talking about yours and, what you're going through, and this is from my perspective and from my, relationship with the Lord, I firmly believe that everything does happen for a reason, because it says it in the word. He will turn all things to good for the will of those who love the Lord. So it doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. If you believe that Jesus came and died on the cross for your sins, that you're in right relation with God, anything you go through, whether good or bad, the Lord is going to turn around and show his favor upon you. So it's just a matter of just keeping the faith, like it says in Hebrews, I think 11 verse 1, for we walk by faith, not by sight. I think if you continue to just walk in faith, just stay in his presence, just really immerse yourself in the word and understand who God is and how much he loves you, anything that comes your way, you're able to, go through it. So
right.
I think all of our verses really correlate to like a bigger picture of what we're all going through, just in different capacities.
Run us through yours. Fill us in.
So my verse is it's in Philippians. It's Philippians 4 verses 11 through 13. Now everybody knows Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But I feel like with verses like these that are very publicized for what the verse is, I feel like the context behind it is very important. So verse 11, it says, this is ESV. It says, not that I am speaking of being in need, for I have learned in whatever situation I am to be content. Verse 12, I know how to be brought low, and I know how to abound in any and every circumstance. I have learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. Then 13, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. So providing that context and the little subheading for that part of book chapter 4 is God's provision. Understanding how to be brought low, how to be in need, to go to God with all of our needs and all of our wants. Understanding that, whenever something isn't going right or whenever we are in need of something, understanding that we first turn to the Lord, for he is our source and our provision. I think that practice and continuing to do that builds faith and that builds trust, so that when we do have everything we need, when we are in an abundant state, when everything is going right, it's not something we turn around and say, oh yeah, I did that. It's something we can still turn to the Lord and understand he's the one who allowed us to be in this position. He's the one that allowed us to be in this low position, so that we understand we need him. And then when we abound, he's the one that put us in this position to understand we need to praise him. Right. But the thing is, we have to praise him both in the abundance and in the lack.
Easier said than done.
Definitely easier said than done. But just the context of this verse, like knowing how in every situation we're in, whether it's good or bad, like you said with Moses and the Israelites at the Red Sea, like you said with you and what you're going through, understanding that in every circumstance we need to be content, because at the end of the day, the Lord's will is greater than our own, and he knows better than we do. Something we may think is like really good for us, like this is the way we need to go, the Lord will literally shut that down and be like, yo, you don't even know what I have in store for you.
That's where my pride and my ego get me in trouble right there, boy. Every time.
But we the first ones, oh God, why you did
Exactly.
this to
We
me?
the first ones to call
Wow.
out whenever we need something. But
Yeah.
the whole time he's standing there, he like, trust. Like, I got you. Just trust.
Do y'all not find it kind of crazy? There's someone out there who tells you that that they love you, right? You don't listen to what this person says. They don't turn their back on you. You do them wrong. You speak bad on them. And they still love you.
That's true love right there.
It's literally the greatest mentor that I've ever found.
That's crazy to me. Time somebody do something foul to me,
Ready to
I'm
cut
holler at you.
ties. Yeah. I don't need that in my life.
I've tried to display that type of love in every aspect of love that I have in my life. It's literally what grounds my relationships with like employees and friends. Obviously, my fiance, my kids, my family, because God knows that they test the crap out of me. But loving that type of way is something that's, like you said, easier said than done. But it's amazing and crazy to even think about, that we don't deserve it, but we get it.
What's up?
So, when I feel the presence of the Lord here, I was going to say, check the verse of the day today, now that we're on the subject of love, because I have a quote, but first bring up the verse of the day. Oh, not. I don't need
Was that the video?
Yeah. So the verse of the day is 1 John 4:19. We love each other because he loved us first. So that idea of unconditional love, the only way we know how to do that is because God loved us first. And this was a quote I pulled up because this was something that was said in church like probably about a couple weeks ago. The quote reads, "To be loved but not known is comforting but superficial. To be known and not loved is our greatest fear. But to be fully known and truly loved, well, it's a lot being loved by God." It puts things into perspective.
Can you read that again, please?
So to be loved and not known is comforting but superficial.
Okay.
To be known and not loved is our greatest fear.
You see that so much in like just like normalized people versus like superstars.
Mm-hmm.
How they can have every single thing and they're still seeking like true love, but they be I don't want to say the first ones, but they're it's common for like suicide and depression and things. And in our eyes, we're like, oh, you have all of love. Everyone loves you. Everyone idolizes you. But it's superficial, like he says, in a lot of ways.
But the last part of this, it says, but to be fully known and truly loved is, well, a lot being loved by God. Because he knows us in and out. He made us. He knows our greatest fears. He knows our greatest weaknesses. And he knows our potential. He knows what we're capable of. So for us to be talking about love and for the verse of the day to be like, we only love because he first loved us. If that ain't God, I don't know what is. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Won't he do it?
Won't he?
That's crazy.
That's a good segment. I
Hey,
like that.
this is starting to become my favorite segment.
Let me clip that real quick.
This is really starting to become my favorite segment.
Shout out God the Father. Shout out Jesus Christ and shout out the Holy Spirit. Shout out.
Nah, seriously.
Cause this real, bro.
Yeah, that's a good clip.
Yeah, that was. I like that. Can y'all send me y'all's verses,
Mm-hmm.
just the thing, so I want to go back and read them. Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
Now we are gonna go ahead and get into Kemi's Corner. We're gonna bring in our
Get
good
some
friend.
theme music.
Oh, we do need some theme music.
Kemi, what you want your theme music to be?
Don't ask her.
It's gonna be some shit.
We talk about God, and then you just
I was like, don't ask her.
And then
No,
you
no,
just
we
hear
go
real ass bitch giving fuck by the nigga.
Out of town.
Yeah, we'll definitely get you some theme music though. But yeah, we're gonna We're gonna go ahead and get into Kemi's Corner. Kemi's Corner is basically where Kemi, if you watch the pod, you know, Kemi comes in. She will ask us questions, say whatever she has to say for the portion of this segment, and yeah, we're just gonna respond. So let's all round of applause for Kemi.
Hey, everybody.
Yo.
Welcome to Kemi's Corner. All right, so today on the corner, since we don't have an outside guest today. I'm just going to talk about something that I've been seeing in my newsfeed a lot. And that something is, y'all don't watch the show, so y'all are probably not going to know who this is. But Erica Mena and the confrontation that she had with Spice.
Ooh, I think I seen this on TikTok. Hold on. It's the one where she she threw the thing in her face and she was talking about her lashes. Is it that one?
Not exactly.
It wasn't that.
Not exactly. So
She had.
I haven't really been watching this season, but Spice is a Jamaican superstar. She's like really big. She's Grammy nominated. And people who watch Love and Hip Hop know exactly who Spice is. Erica Mena is also from Love and Hip Hop. Originally, she was on Love and Hip Hop New York. She's now on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And she was the one who was recently married to Safari, who is Nicki Minaj's ex.
Okay.
Safari and Erica have 2 kids together. Safari is also Jamaican. However, they are now divorced, and he has moved on, of course. And Erica is still going through it, and she is not happy about, in my opinion, she is not happy about the relationship, well, the friendship, because they don't have any type of, nothing funny going on. But
right.
Spice and Safari, they are both Jamaican, so they have a pretty close friendship. Erica got upset and words were said.
Beating the brakes off of her.
Anyways, long story short, Erica ended up calling Spice a monkey.
Oh, wow.
And Spice is a beautiful chocolate person, and she does not look like a monkey. And Erica got upset called her a monkey. Erica is, I believe she is like Puerto Rican and Dominican or something like that.
Okay.
And she is light skin complexion.
Okay.
So, yeah. And
she does look like a monkey? Or she's...
No.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
I just said Spice does not look like a monkey. Erica got upset. Spice did say that Erica's son didn't like her. And Erica's rebuttal to that was, "You fucking monkey."
Oh,
and
Lord.
She continued to call her monkey.
Oh, Lord.
And make monkey noises.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's a big thing, because this is not the first time that Erica has said some kind of racial type slurs.
Monkey's racial?
And
yes.
Let a white person come here and call everybody in this room a monkey. Even if they
blitzed.
don't say everybody, if they just come this door right now and say, "You fucking monkey,"
They just come in
all
here
of
and
us
drop a
gonna
thing
get
of
up and be
bananas
like,
on
"Who
the
the fuck
desk
you
and walk
That's
out.
crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, I thought y'all would want some bananas.
I bet you he don't make it 2 feet out that door.
Okay.
Exactly.
Dragging that nigga back in here.
Exactly. So you can imagine
What you was
how
yelling when the light was coming on? Said as you pop him upside the head. What was you doing? Saying you put the light on?
Striking?
Striking.
Look, throw the hat up in the air, Zay, because it's going down. No, it was not what it was supposed to be. But anyways, so in result of that, Love and Hip Hop has now released Erica.
Yeah, she got fired.
Yes, she did, and she's
calling
also
Shorty
been
a
in a lot
monkey?
of
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine
I'm making sure I understand.
I would say yeah.
Okay.
Let a nigga at your job call you a monkey, bro.
We both losing our job.
Rightfully so.
Exactly.
What did I get called?
A Porsche monkey.
Porch monkey. Whoa.
Should beat his ass. I know you tried.
Every black person on the Mac line said.
That's whenever I got the whole Aaron, just let me be talk.
Yo.
That's when I got that talk. Yeah.
I almost lost my job that day.
Good day. I enjoyed that day.
What's that one picture of who is it? They at the Breakfast Club, DC on Fly, Chico Bean, and like somebody said something and all three of them. Yeah.
So
but yeah. So Erica, she's also in a lot of Tubi movies.
okay.
Tubi be so whack.
Some of the movies be good. Don't sleep on Tubi, because I got some extra roles in a couple of movies, and they will be streaming soon. And I believe you can catch them on Tubi, Peacock. Keep a lookout for that.
Nah,
Yeah.
Our
Yeah,
own
don't
movie
do
star.
the
Wait.
Tubi movies.
Wait,
Netflix started off like Tubi, and now look at
Facts.
for real?
Yes.
Nah,
Some of the movies on Netflix used to be weak.
To be wild because I seen a clip from a Tubi movie, right? It was I think it was at like what was it? Like a rehab center or whatever. And the patient No, stop. I didn't even get to the funny part. The patient, right? I'm talking about I think Buddy like had a stroke. So Buddy just like sitting there. He you know what I'm saying? He stuck. Right?
Don't laugh.
No.
Yo, why we keep laughing at disabled people,
Shit,
bro?
Who the hell says he's stuck? What is he gonna be doing? Like, oh, I got a stroke.
No, right? So I'm talking about Buddy sitting on the bed, you know what I'm saying? And the person that was taking care of him, right? You know, she took off his shirt, she giving that nigga a bath or whatever. And then it's an old black dude and it's a black girl. And then all of a sudden she started pulling his drawers down. That wasn't Tubi?
He's talking about All the Queen's Men.
Are you? That don't come on Tubi.
No, he thought it was a Tubi movie. He's talking about the scene where her dad was getting sucked off by the nurse.
That's not Tubi?
No.
Oh, I thought that
That's
shit was
All
Tubi.
the Queen's Men. That's Tyler Perry. We will not.
I saw that clip and went straight to that episode.
I was already watching that episode.
I want to watch.
I watch it with her.
Oh my God.
It's a good show.
Nah, I thought that shit was Tubi because I'm talking about like, I guess Shorty brain must have been so good. It got that nigga moving out his stroke. I was like, hold on.
That's not what happened.
Hold on.
Oh, I got your attention now. You damn right I do.
No, I'm so
That's
serious.
not- he was faking. Like
Oh.
he had dementia,
Oh.
not a stroke.
He get doped up off a stroke.
Oh my God.
Hey, Kemi, I think I'm having a stroke.
Fuck out of here.
No, y'all gotta watch it. That's my segment for what are you watching? All the Queen's Men. Yeah, he was faking dementia. He was trying to get some information. They're trying to frame her, and he was faking it.
Over her.
She had already been fondling him for weeks, and he told his daughter
Not
about
fondling.
it. Fondling,
Let's say that fondling.
gripping his man parts massively and aggressively. Yeah. And that's how he got her. So she started with that. She's like, oh, I bet that got your attention. She went down, started doming him up, new arena style. And she gave him the new arena, the airplanes fly over and everything. And she looks at him, I bet that got your attention. He goes, you damn right it did. Great clips, eh?
What? Can we get back to the
That's
corner?
some sick shit.
Goodness gracious, let's get
We
back
be
to the
all
corner.
over the place. The corner just, you never know where you're going to go
It's
in
a
the corner.
big corner.
But yes, so Erica has a lot of Tubi movies, and in result, she has. I knew he was gonna go back to that shit.
I'm sorry. He said a stroke.
No,
Can
because
I
like I couldn't. I could.
Some kind of a stroke.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say
was
a
that
coma.
good?
I was gonna say a coma, but his eyes was open. I didn't know.
Gotcha, bitch.
And the craziest thing is, I work with people who have strokes, and they could move. Like they not stuck. So that was just
We're not supposed to be laughing.
Bro,
at
this
shit.
is why you
We
watch.
need to move
that
on.
was a terrible diagnosis. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Imagine I said Tourette's.
Gotcha, bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
Tourette's,
shit,
bro.
yeah. Punch her in the pound cake.
Please, let's get back to the
Okay,
corner.
go ahead, Kimmy. Zay so rude.
We love you, Kimmy.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna twist the
God.
rest of the episode.
Said Tubi too. That nigga, that ain't no Tubi movie.
You're like, bro, that's a high quality ass Tubi movie. But no, so yeah. Erica Mena is, she Spice said her son didn't like her. Erica got mad, started calling the girl monkey. She then got fired from Love and Hip Hop. She has now, I believe she already recorded one season of some show that's on Tubi, and they released a statement not too long ago saying that she will not be in the second season. and she don't lose out on a lot because a lot of her audience, I believe, to be are black people, and she done fucked up.
So what, you want our opinion on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why she had to say monkey? Could have said coon.
No, that's still not good.
No. Nigga.
Sun shader.
I'm not.
Do you feel like it was that drastic that she should be losing out on deals like this?
Tar possum.
Do I think that?
Y'all shut the fuck up. I'm gonna mute y'all mics.
Do I think it was that tragic? I don't think it was that tragic, but I'm also the dude who like I'm cool with anything. So like, don't ask me.
So Walt get mad at you one day and just be like, "Pincha tu madre, you monkey." You
Why is that accent so well?
Yeah,
that's kind of spot on.
Yeah,
that sounded just like Walt.
Like you, Walt.
Nah, I would probably just muff him.
She been around Walt too much.
I would just muff him and cuss him out.
You hoochie short foreign friend.
And then like probably make like call him an immigrant or some shit. I don't know.
Hey, when you're
aren't you the son of immigrants?
Yeah, but he called me a monkey.
Oh, but okay.
But like after I name call him back, yeah, I'm cool. I'll be chilling.
Okay, so let's say it's a white person that you don't necessarily know, don't necessarily like, and they just, you fucking monkey. You telling me you gonna be chill?
I really be chilling though. Like for real. Like I wouldn't like, as far as them going back and forth, I don't really care about that. I'm more so looking at the movie side of it because that's money, right? I get why they stopped. It was Love and Hip Hop you said that she's in. I get why we got to take her off of that. I get that. Everything else after that, I feel like they're just cutting her because everybody else is doing it.
It's a political move.
And I don't agree with that.
This freaking show is a premise about a lot of stuff that we degrade in our culture.
In defense, they do say that allegedly that the producers do put them in those fucked up ass situations and then let it play out.
I don't go on Jerry Springer and get mad because I get socked in the mouth or found out that my girlfriend was getting tossed up by 3 mandingos.
Wow.
It's very specific. That's never happened.
But I'm saying I go on Jerry Springer, I'm coming in some combat boots. Mm-hmm. If I'm a girl, I got my hair tied because I already know what's going to happen. You go on a show like that, yes, it's racial, but I feel like it's so hypocritical. The premise of the show is a whole bunch of degrading cultural shit.
So then at that point, is that fair to her? That's not really...
No, because they know what they're doing. They're putting them in positions to exhibit the negative
I just feel like in that moment, there were other things that she could have said. Why did she have to go racial to call a dark-skinned woman a fucking monkey? And you fucking... And I mean, she was like...
She talking about her son.
She's light as fuck. She's like a yellow bone. She like Cardi B. She's like Puerto Rican or some shit.
This her.
She talking about her son, ain't she?
She just said her son didn't like her.
She got a strong ass.
Somebody you
like
not
Jackson.
Really cool with come in here talking real spicy about Mercy. Real spicy.
I had somebody
though.
talk to me real spicy about Jay, and we know how that went. But I didn't call her no fucking monkey. Had a lot of choice words. Monkey wasn't one of them.
Okay, we have let's call it spade. Okay, regardless of what gets said, if I entice your emotions, the response that I get back is the response that I get back. It doesn't matter what you say, especially considering that I enticed it. We gonna get on to Shorty because she got disrespected,
and that was her reaction to getting disrespected.
That's the issue.
That's what some people are saying. That's
it's that cancel culture shit. Like, granted, yes, the word choice is racial. Okay, now if I'm on a show where that's not what we promoting and shit, but I better not ever hear a type of nigga, bitch ass hoe. I better not hear any degrading.
Yeah,
because yes, that seems something that's like more of a hot topic. You know, cut that shit out. But what's the difference? If I call you a bitch ass nigga and then you call me a hoe and I get offended, you're gonna look at me like, bro, you just called me a bitch ass nigga.
But for me to be like, Your son don't like you. You fucking monkey. Be like, damn, was that on your heart this whole time?
Yeah.
But I'm saying leave that up to.
Be like, I have kids. She has kids also. Be like, bitch, your kids don't like you.
And
how
to
you
be
know
honest,
my kid don't like me?
That would be more. Somebody talking about my kids would be more offensive than somebody calling me a racial
slur. I feel like,
I think that's why she reacted that strongly. Because
that's what the comments. That's what the comments are saying. They're like, once you say something about my kid, whatever I say next is on you.
Yeah,
I'm with Aaron on this. I'm 100% with Aaron.
And what makes it worse in my eyes is like, and correct me if I'm wrong. So, Tubi's now like the platform that up and coming people are using to start making their mark. So now we just took Shorty, and Love and Hip Hop is a pretty big show, if I'm not mistaken.
Been on there for seasons.
Okay, so we're taking her off a show and everything else, right? She could have potentially been in a really big film or series, whatever the case may have been, and made generational money. And now she won't.
She defended her kids.
She defended her kids by offending a whole bunch of women who also look like Spice.
And that's fine.
But
let those
women
feel
disrespected
that way.
first.
That's
true. That's the same thing when we at the gym and y'all just see me yelling at somebody and y'all like, yo, Aaron, calm down. And I'm like, no, this nigga just hit me in the back of my neck 2-3 times and I told him to stop.
Pop the cap gun.
And then y'all looking at me like, nah, Aaron, like, you coming off aggressive, whoop-de-whoop. But I'm telling you, y'all don't know the whole story.
Exactly.
It's the same thing.
I see it happen so often. Like, it happens with Jonathan Majors, the whole Jonathan Majors situation. They was real quick to cut bruh from the movies.
Yeah.
Like, that whole Kang movie, that whole Marvel movie, didn't they get a whole new person to cast him? But they ain't know the full side of the story. They just know the one part.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's like just how society is these days.
Which fucking
like this
sucks.
whole thing with Michael Irvin, which I apparently heard on the radio this morning that they settled with him for like $25 million.
I saw.
Yep.
And I was like, they needed to do that because they were so quick to, let's get him off the network. And I was like, y'all don't even know what the fuck he said to this lady. Like, he could have said, yeah, how's it going? I'm having a nice day. And that could have been it. But they literally took him like immediately. Was like, oh, we can't have you on the air. Yeah. I hope they gave him some extra shit
cancel
too.
Culture shit.
I think so. Her name is Erica.
Erica Mena.
In terms of Erica, that's my viewpoint on Erica, and I'm on her side. Now let's talk business. I understand why they cut her.
Agreed. Yes.
Them movies make a lot of bread, bro.
That's where you gotta look in the mirror and see which hit you want to take
which
more.
Which hit do you want to take more? Movies, like, not only do they bring in so much money, but they're also like a lot of job opportunities within movies, right? So if we don't play our cards right now, we have sometimes thousands of people losing jobs.
Whole job Moran thing.
Yeah.
In a society where it's already hard to find a job. So from the business side, I get it. But maybe it's one of those things where instead of removing the actor, Love and Hip Hop, I get it, but like everybody else, maybe instead of completely removing, maybe it's something like a pay cut or like a suspension, even a role change, something to where we not just affecting her whole career like that.
Yeah,
that's all I say. But I get it.
She has to live with her choices and her word choice. I get it. But yeah, it's the premise behind it that I have an issue with versus, like, I understand why the company cut her. They have to protect their image. Now, that image, to me, in my opinion, is already some bullshit.
Yeah.
So I felt like she fit the mold. Like I said, I don't go on Jerry Springer and get mad when somebody stick me. Like, that's what the image of it is. But, I mean, she made her bed. She has to lay in it. But, I mean, when I get triggered, some shit come off the top of my head that I don't even think about as I'm processing. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't deserve the consequences if I'm saying something racial or something that's out of line. I have to live with it. But I think the council culture behind it and the premise of it is very hypocritical.
Yeah. I mean, I see both sides, so it's a hard one to call. It's like I don't know.
What would you have done?
What would I have done?
She
called me a monkey.
Yeah, and let's say you in that position where like you're up and coming.
Mm-hmm.
She called you a monkey. No.
She tell me my son don't.
She
like
talking
me.
about your son and shit.
Last person talking about my son got these hands.
Okay, cool.
I didn't revert to think to call her a monkey.
Just one.
I gave her a chance at first, and then but still, it wasn't in me to be like, "Oh, you black bitch, you monkey." Like that just wasn't in my brain.
You just
No,
wanted to
but
throw them hoes.
That's the thing.
Huh?
You just wanted to throw them hoes, huh? Yeah.
No,
No, it's when somebody look like this. When somebody
no.
has this complexion, they already have
Who is
it.
this? This
That's
is Erica.
Mena.
Yeah, they have that superiority complex. It's because she's of white skin, of lighter complexion. That's the only reason she felt comfortable saying that. Because if it was two brown skinned women saying that, I guarantee we wouldn't have heard the word monkey.
This is true. I was talking to a brown skinned person. I did not think to call her a monkey.
Yeah. Also, she knows when people do something to trigger you, you want to find a quick, especially keep in mind, if we have an argument right here off camera, it's going to be totally different than if we're on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get publicly verbally abused that way, you're not looking to keep the gloves on. You're going to find the quickest thing to trigger.
To hit back hard.
Yeah, so if you think that she's
Or
self-conscious
you
about her
could
skin
literally
color,
just physically hit back.
yeah, maybe she didn't want to fight.
Well, shit.
Because she
then
would have
hey.
been, keep in mind, homegirl who made the accusation still got a job, though, don't she?
Love and Hip Hop is reality TV.
Supposedly, yes. Look, supposedly,
So then
yes.
it's not reality TV.
In a way, they set up the situations and then let the shit play out. If that makes sense.
That's not.
It is reality
It's a
because
form
all of
of
the
reality.
reactions are live and they're genuine. But
They
to
definitely
set it up,
they set up the scene.
it's scripted.
They say, hey, we know Spice and Erica are into it right now. We're going to put them in a restaurant together and record what happens.
Is
Because that's pretty
what's
much
another
what
show that does that? Is The Bachelorette? Is The Bachelorette?
pretty much
reality
all
TV?
reality TV is set up this way nowadays.
Yeah. Like there's a script that they want to follow, but all of the reactions and actions that take place, those are genuine.
Not a fan, but okay.
That's why I don't watch TV.
We know Bobby don't like, oh, you rolling with Allah, right? Let's put them into let's put them
Everybody
into the
likes
exact same room again. They ain't seen each other in some years, and we know this
Can I be there?
beforehand. And we gonna put somebody who gonna gas it up like Aaron and Kemi,
I'm there.
and then we gonna special guest Allah.
That's great.
That's a
See,
script.
that's
That's
TV.
great.
That's a script, but we already know what's gonna happen. We know how Bobby is. We know how y'all two messy asses is. We know Allah gonna be hitting the Aaron up here, and then we already know how. What's homeboy name?
Rike.
God, I got into an argument. I almost fought a nigga named Enrique. I can't even brag about that shit, y'all. Hey, y'all, I whooped his ass. You whooped who ass? Enrique.
He only like 5'5".
You rolling with
Wait,
Allah,
who is
huh?
Enrique?
The one that you
You
walked
rolling
out
with
when I
Allah.
fired him in front of you.
Oh, he tried to holler at me before I came in your store.
He tell you?
That's
She
what's
tell you
up.
that?
Yeah,
no, that's
she-
not what's up.
She
Why
was-
is it always the short niggas? No.
She was there when I fired him. She walked out because she hadn't seen me. She spent all that stuff. I think you too nice. You need to be more angry. Time she see me spaz out on somebody, she said, and walked out.
Where was
I
I?
had to
I
go
wasn't
back
there.
to work. I ain't need that energy.
Damn.
I couldn't get crunk at that moment. I was like, fuck this. I'll talk to him later.
Yeah. Erica, I'm on Erica's side. The business, I understand, but I'm not a fan. I hope her career pans out though.
Yeah, because she's not a terrible
As
actress.
an actor, bro, the film industry is tough, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So like in terms of that, I hope it pans out for her. It won't, but y'all know it won't. Because think about who's gonna pick her up now.
Somebody.
She was on, no discredit to Tubi, but she was on Tubi trying to make a name for herself. So obviously no big name people are gonna pick her up.
Now that she has this allegation against her.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they bring her back for it.
Views,
For
yeah,
views, yeah.
for views. Maybe that
Same
could.
way we do clips. they gonna
on the
promote the
same
shit out of that.
yeah.
Because you know they air that before they
And maybe that could be a way for her to like get her career back. Maybe.
As long as she
do
don't
that
go
bullshit
back to
ass
trying to
apology.
I don't know.
I don't think she's
cry.
gonna apologize. It's not gonna work for her. She not white. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
That's not gonna work. She can say them tears.
Maybe it could be a way, but we'll see how it goes. Shout out to Erica.
No, we not shouting out to
Why are
Erica.
we shouting random bitches out?
Can we get her on the pod?
Probably shit. Tubi ain't. Look, thank you all for coming to Kemi's Corner.
What's her IG? What's her IG?
If you look up her name, it'll come up.
How you spell her name?
Just put Erica Mena, MENA.
I'm about to send her a DM when I get home.
All right, let's get into some of these
Trying
top
to be like,
chops.
who the fuck is this
never
nigga?
mind. She got 7 mil followers.
Who the fuck is Air?
She's an OnlyFans model.
Oh, word?
Stop.
Okay, my bad.
Why you looking
Then
for
is
person
they
to
said
person?
he watched the film. That was funny, bro. Well, what is this?
Is she thick? Like, is she
Nah.
curvy?
I don't know. She had a
Nah.
chin though. She had a crimson chin.
She look like Mike. Go Jackson.
It's like the booty was like pinpointed there, like it was.
She look like an
cropped on.
older Ruby Rose.
Let me see again.
Why Bobby got the squint?
It's the I don't know. I'm not.
You got to see the curve. You got to see where
You
the
gotta
curve
see.
at.
Let me see if I can get some solid for you.
Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose should be sitting though. I won't lie. I won't lie. Not a fan.
That's not me. I like Snicker bars, something I can bite into. That's more like a Slim Jim.
Tag Erica in the comments. I want to get Erica on the pod.
She got a YouTube channel or some shit, nigga.
Mm-hmm. We put it on social media. They blow her up.
Let's get Ruby Rose on the pod.
Who's the first famous person y'all want on the pod?
I wouldn't be mad at that.
That nigga not coming. He not gonna be the first one. Let me say that. He not
After
gonna
the
be the first
video I
one.
saw this morning, I wouldn't mind getting Cardi B. Oh, yeah.
Y'all
She
think
got
Cardi would do
scoliosis
it?
from that twerk section this morning. That it was
That's the clip y'all
Her-
showed me. Oh.
her vertebrae are not aligned any longer. That
You want to
thing-
talk about cracked vertebrae.
Yeah.
And that is our segue.
Oh man.
Kevin Porter.
Did y'all want to put the people on to anything before we get into Top Shops?
So I ain't been on shit.
I'm watching Treason on Netflix now.
What's that?
One Piece.
Classic.
No, the live version on Netflix.
There's a
Oh, it
live
is
version?
on there.
I finished
Yeah,
the whole season
it
in
is.
3 days. Must watch. They mess up a lot of live version shows. The One Piece on there,
Solid.
probably it's easily the best live version I've ever seen. Easily.
Wow.
Perfectly casted.
Mm.
Action is solid.
For One Piece?
Watch it. Come back in about 2 weeks. You're gonna be saying like, yeah, it was solid. It was solid.
2 weeks. Try 3 months. This nigga Aaron take forever.
No,
to finish
not
TV
it's
shows.
not the same as like the anime where it's like 1,000 freaking episodes. It's like I think it's like 12 or something like that. I
Oh.
watched it in like 3 or 4 days.
No, but I'm saying we see how long it took this nigga to get to.
Oh,
season
you talking
4
about
of
in general
Snowfall.
Snowfall? Yeah.
Come back in 3 months, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga
So
He lying.
yeah.
I'm watching Treason. I'm watching Treason on Netflix. It's cool. Nothing crazy.
Mm.
I'll get back to you. I'm only like 4 episodes in.
Of course.
3 months later, I'll be back. Y'all remember that show Treason?
No, nigga.